get rid of. So it's a stain, and you wash it and then get rid of the stain. So, wearing clothes with wrinkles and stains. So if your clothes are wrinkled, please iron them. Iron your clothes. Scan your clothes under a bright light. So before you wear your clothes, look for a bright light and scan. Look at your clothes properly to be sure that there are no stains before putting them on. Scan your clothes under a bright light for stains before you put them on, before you wear them. Sometimes unsightly stains just seem to appear out of nowhere, because sometimes there are stains which are unsightly, which are not good to see. All of a sudden you see, oh dear, there is a stain, because you did not take notice of the stain. So before you wear your clothes, make sure you look at it properly, carefully. Okay? Scan your clothes until you are sure that there are no stains, then you wear them. To avoid wearing clothes, okay, and you're not conscious of the fact that there are stains, only to discover when, for example, you are at an occasion, all of a sudden you discover that there is a stain on your clothes. So you will feel embarrassed. So in order to avoid any form of embarrassment, okay, which could arise from your stains, make sure you scan your clothes properly under a bright light before putting them on. So the next point, wearing the wrong color. Wearing the wrong color. Depending on your skin tone, certain colors may not be very flattering on you. To flatter is a verb. Flattering, in this case, it's an adjective. So, to flatter someone, for example, means to say nice things about him. Maybe the guy or the gentleman or maybe the man was not good, but you say good things about him. Oh, you are intelligent, you are so gentle, you are so nice, you are very handsome. You are saying these things not because really that man or that boy has those qualities. You are flattering him. Maybe you want some money from him, so you have to say something nice to make him happy so that he can give you money. Okay? So you are flattering him. So that is to flatter. So he says, the author says that certain colors may not be flattering on you, because, ladies and gentlemen, okay, you, according to the writer, you should wear your clothes based, okay, you select the colors of your clothes based on your skin tone, because there are certain colors which will be nice on you and certain colors which also may not be nice on you. Okay, so you find out the colors which are good for you, then you wear. Okay, so consider getting a professional color chart. There is a chart, like a diagram, a chart with different colors to show you, for example, skin tone and the appropriate color. Skin tone, appropriate color. Skin tone, appropriate color. So there is a chart for this. It's called a professional color chart, done to determine which colors are the best for your complexion. Okay, so complexion means complexion. It means the natural color of someone's skin. The natural color of someone's skin, that is the person's complexion. Okay? And then avoid colors. So try to avoid colors that clash with your skin tone, which may not match, which may clash with your skin tone. Number 9, wearing worn out clothes that are worn out. Maybe when you bought that shirt, the shirt was dark blue, but because you're washing, every time you wash, after about 10 years they become worn out. Even the blue looks a little bit, how about it, you can say even the blue looks pale. Okay, the brightness of that color is off, so you can say that the clothes looks pale. Also, for someone, if somebody is very ill and maybe faint, look at the face, he looks so pale. Okay, so that is pale. When something is almost colorless, without any color, so the clothes here are worn out, so they look pale. They are very different from the original color. So wearing worn out clothes, okay, the clothes are worn out. Maybe even the fiber, the material is dead because you've used the clothes for a very long time, so it's completely worn out. Okay, so it needs a replacement. Shoes or pantyhose. Also, pantyhose is a kind of stockings. See? Stockings or socks. Stockings are a little bit longer, so you can wear it like socks up here. Okay, it forms part of your pants. The ladies wear them. Okay, so pantyhose. Even well-made clothes wear out eventually. Even clothes that are very expensive from international designers, in the end, they will wear out. They become old in the end, eventually, in the end. So let's check the vocabulary. Flatter, complexion, pantyhose, brazier, wrinkle, stain, attire, baggy, pant. Okay, let's read, ladies and gentlemen. Fashion tips. When it comes to fashion, most people want to look their best. However, there are many people who commit the most common fashion mistakes on a daily basis without even realizing it. Here are the 9 worst fashion mistakes that people make and how they can be avoided. 1. Wearing clothes that are too tight. Clothes that are too tight just look bad. 2. Underwear lines showing. No one wants to see your panty and brazier lines. 3. Wearing clothes that are too baggy. If you are heavy, it may seem like you can cover unsightly bulges up by dressing yourself in baggy, tent-like clothes. Unfortunately, the baggy clothes only tend to make you look heavier. Try to find clothes in your correct size that are also comfortable to wear. 4. Wearing clothes that are too short. Micro mini skirts come in and out of style, but they only look good on very few people. In general, clothes that are too short should be avoided. If you are in a work environment, make sure your skirts are an appropriate length. 5. Not dressing your age. A 60-year-old woman, no matter how great she is, should avoid shopping in the department store juniors department. Sure, the clothes are hip and trendy, but you look much better if your attire is more suited to your age. 6. Wearing clothes that are out of style. The Nehru jacket went out of style in the 1960s. So if you still have one in your closet, it may be time to part ways with it. 7. Wearing clothes with wrinkles and stains. So if your clothes are wrinkled, please iron them. Scan your clothes under a bright light for stains before you put them on. Sometimes unsightly stains just seem to appear out of nowhere. 8. Wearing the wrong color. Depending on your skin tone, certain colors may not be very flattering on you. Consider getting a professional color chart done to determine which colors are the best for your complexion, and then avoid colors that clash with your skin tone. 9. Wearing worn out clothes, shoes, or pantyhose. Even well-made clothes wear out eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, you will have this in the English club class activity. In groups, say which tips in the above passage you agree or disagree with. Give reasons to support your opinion. Okay, we go over to the next page, grammar point. The grammar point, ladies and gentlemen, in today's grammar point, we will revise the order. We revise adjectives, and I will teach you the order of adjectives. Next lecture, we will study adverbs. So adjectives. We said that adjective, that an adjective describes, modifies, or qualifies a noun or a pronoun. Okay? We said that an adjective describes, modifies, or qualifies a noun or a pronoun. For example, in number 1, Ahmed is tall. Tall in this case is positive. In the past lecture, we studied adjectives in the three forms: the positive form, the comparative form, and the superlative form. So Ahmed is tall. This is the positive form because we are not comparing Ahmed with another person. Okay? Positive. For example, this is 1A, B. Ahmed and Mona are kind. So also kind is an adjective, but it is positive because we are giving information about Ahmed and Mona, but we are not comparing between Ahmed and Mona. No. If we were to compare between Ahmed and Mona, we will use or we would use the comparative form. Okay? So we have A. Ahmed is tall, positive. Ahmed and Mona are kind, positive. So Ahmed is tall. Tall here describes Ahmed. Tall is an adjective, and Ahmed is a noun. In the place of Ahmed, we can use he, which is a pronoun. He is tall. So an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. In this case, tall describes Ahmed. So what is tall? Tall is an adjective in the positive form, while Ahmed is a noun. He is tall. Tall is an adjective. Okay, in this case it describes he. And what is he? A pronoun which takes the place of Ahmed, a noun. B. Ahmed and Mona are kind. So in this case, we are describing two people, Ahmed and Mona. So kind is an adjective. And what does it describe? Ahmed and Mona. Now, Ahmed and Mona. Okay? So, instead of Ahmed and Mona, I can use they. They, what is they pronoun? They are kind. So, an adjective describes, modifies, or qualifies a noun or a pronoun. Okay, we go over to number 2, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have Dahlia, and we have this Dahlia and Sahar. Two ladies, Dahlia and Sahar. We are comparing between them. Okay, Dahlia is beautiful. Sahar is also beautiful. So, we want to know who is more beautiful. We say that Dahlia is more beautiful than Sahar. Dahlia is more beautiful than Sahar. So, in this case, we are comparing more beautiful than. So there must always be than. Or we can say Dahlia is prettier than Sahar. It should be capital Sahar. Okay? So Dahlia is prettier than Sahar. So this is comparative form. Also, this is the comparative form. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are comparing between two people or two places. For example, Omdurman is bigger than Bahari. Bahari is big, Omdurman is big, but Omdurman is bigger than Bahari. We are comparing between Omdurman and Bahari. I hope I'm correct. Okay. So Dahlia is more beautiful than Sahara. Dahlia is prettier than Sahara. So these are examples of adjectives in the comparative form. Ladies and gentlemen, we go over to the superlative form. In the superlative form, we are comparing between three or more objects or people or things, etc. For example, in the classroom, there are many beautiful ladies. We say that Dahlia is the most beautiful or the prettiest in the classroom. For example, Dahlia is the most beautiful girl in her family, for example. Yes, in her family there could be many beautiful girls, but she is the most beautiful. In this case, we use the. Most beautiful is superlative. Because there are more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 100, 1000. So she is the most, don't forget to use this. The most beautiful girl in her family. Or Dahlia is the prettiest girl in her family. The prettiest superlative. Okay, superlative. Okay, so Ahmed is tall. Ahmed and Mona are kind too. Dahlia is more beautiful than Sahara. Dahlia is prettier than Sahara. Comparative form. Superlative form. Dahlia is the most beautiful girl in her family. And also Dahlia is the prettiest girl in her family. So ladies and gentlemen, for superlative adjectives, we must always use the definite article, the most beautiful, the best, okay, the strongest, the heaviest, always the must be there, okay? And for the comparative, don't forget to use than, because you are comparing between two objects. You are comparing between two objects. So stronger than, bigger than, heavier than, gentler than, simpler than, more intelligent than, more extravagant than. Okay? So always than when you're comparing. Okay, between 2. So we go on. Sorry, I'll clean the board. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll progress to the order of adjectives. One. So we have opinion, size, physical appearance, and then age, shape, age, color, opinion, for example. Appearance. We can say that he's square, rectangular, oval, triangular, square. Age. We have young, Sorry, before color we have origin. Before material, origin. Sorry. Yes. Origin. Material. Type. Purpose. So origin, for example, Dutch, Sudanese, Turkish, African, British, etc. Material, plastic, wood, wooden,